The black sheep.
One of the things that happened was in California, a huge amount of wildfires that happened, right? We all heard about that.
Yeah.
One of them was started by a gender reveal party that went wrong. Have you heard about that?
Whoa.
You didn't hear about
Is it
that?
like a YouTuber thing?
A YouTuber?
Or it was just like a regular schmegular gender reveal?
No, I think it was just a regular gender reveal, but that's what everybody was talking about. They're like, gender reveal parties are getting out of hand. Like, people are getting hurt and shit is being started. Fires are being happened or something like that, whatever.
Yeah.
So this one happened in September 5th, 2020, allegedly causing the El Dorado wildfire. So this is being investigated as we speak. Like, it's a whole investigation.
It's being investigated right now?
Right now. It was a smoke bomb that set off at El Dorado Ranch Park in Yucaipa. I don't know what the fuck. Yucaipa, California, for the gender reveal. And it quickly ignited the dry grass around the area. So it was a smoke bomb. I don't really know. Like, I think it was a boy. I don't remember what it was. Does it matter? No. Supposedly the couple that is responsible for this, like, try to put it out with water bottles and shit like that. But,
Ooh.
I mean,
It just got out of hand fast.
It just got out of hand fast. And
so it's not really their fault. Or
okay,
is
but
it?
hold on. So it easily carried the fire and spread it quickly to more than 22,000 acres. Yeah, 22,000 acres of land. So it just, like, immediately just ignited and it just spread like crazy.
Oh my God, that's horrible.
And so it says a firefighter was killed while on duty and 2 other firefighters were injured trying to put out this fire. So a person like passed away. Yeah, trying to put this fire out. And the fire destroyed several homes and it burned obviously more than 22,000 acres. So the couple has been charged with more than 30 crimes. Charges were filed after the jury for the case that heard more than 34 eyewitness testimonies. Like 34 people came out and talked about either like their land being burned or their house being burned and shit like that.
Oh my
34
God.
people had testimonies about that.
Oh my God.
Yeah,
I feel bad for those.
For the people.
I feel bad for the people that. Well, obviously, I feel bad for the people that got their shit like fucked up, but also, obviously, they weren't trying to freaking cause it.
Over the course of those 4 days, they saw 434 exhibits, pieces of evidence against the couple. 434 pieces of evidence. That shit is like unheard of. Like, not even in a fucking murder trial, there's 434 pieces of evidence.
What does that even mean?
I have no idea. So they were charged with 3 felony counts of recklessly causing a fire with great bodily injury, 4 felony counts of recklessly causing a fire to inhabited structures, and 22 misdemeanor counts of recklessly causing a fire to property of another, including 1 felony and 1 of involuntary manslaughter is what they're being charged with. The firefighter who lost his life, obviously. Of course, they pled not guilty in court. They were released from court yesterday, and their scheduled court date of September 15th. And this is the big reveal. If they lose the case, they could be facing up to 20 years in prison.
Shut up.
20 years.
Both of them?
Both of them, yeah. And they just had a baby as well because they had a gender reveal party.
Oh my God.
I mean, how do you feel about that? Like, is it an accident? I mean,
I feel like I want to know more about like how it happened. Like, was it something that maybe they could have been more careful about? But I think that it sucks, right? It fucking sucks that led to someone dying, people being injured,
people losing their houses.
But it's not something that they like plan to do. Like it's an accident. I feel like.
Okay,
I think like something should happen, but
So you think like they should be like
too much.
They should be fined like a considerable amount, or like you go to jail for a year? Or...
I think that they should do some sort of like, I don't know, service,
like community service,
like aiding and like helping with everything. Well, has everything been like?
I mean, this was in September 2020, the wildfire. I'm pretty sure it's done now.
I don't know. What do you think?
Well, what I was gonna say was bringing up an example of just like wildfires in general, right? Like, let's say, like, there's signs everywhere that say like if you're gonna camp somewhere, like starting fires here. There's a high probability of wildfires here, so
they knew that and they were being irresponsible.
Obviously, right? I mean, if they're in this fucking place where it just happens so quickly, there had to be signs, or be like, you cannot.
Why couldn't they just have gone with like confetti?
Or just be in their house, in their backyard. I mean,
So
they
they
went
were
to a
s-
park. They went to a public park.
Oh.
Let's say you throw like a cigarette out the window, and then you automatically like people. They're gonna trace that back to you,
Mhm.
and you're gonna be responsible for lighting this fire.
And what do you get charged for when that
You
happens?
get charged. I mean, you get fined, and you might be facing jail time depending on how big the fire is.
Mm.
So, like, is that any different than what they did? So, I mean, it's an unprecedented
Yeah.
case. I feel like
You're right. Just
talk
be
about it.
careful with your gender reveal parties.
because you could be facing 20 years in prison.
Yes.